The Shadow Bunyip may be equipped with the most state-of-the-art technology, including lasers and fists. Well, not really. That's not really state-of-the-art, but it does have double jump and hover. But despite all of that, it's not really that state-of-the-art, considering that it doesn't have a button that can make muffins spontaneously appear out of thin air. You know, just wake up one morning and just enjoy the goodness of a warm, toasty muffin. If it had that, then it would be a truly complete masterpiece. Yeah, I have been watching too much Team 4-Star lately. Hey, paisanos, this is StoonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2, Bush Rescue. So in the last part, Cass attacked Burramudgee and kidnapped all the townies, as Ty would call it, the townsfolk. And we set off to, and Ty, Sly, and Shazza all set off to Cass's run, which I'm guessing is adjacent to Cassopolis somewhere. They don't really explain where it is, but after slaughtering a gauntlet of frills and bots of all shapes and sizes, here we are. The final battle is at hand. So yeah, there's no colossal kaiju robot this time, not counting the Bunyip. It's not really a kaiju-sized robot, but you get the gist of it. We're going to be battling Boss Cass in a more hand-to-hand combat in this game. So yeah, you remember back in the first game, it was basically just taking down a giant robot. We never actually laid a finger on Boss Cass himself, but this is where things are going to be different. This time, it's personal. But taking every single citizen, Ty's not gonna take that lying down. Here we go.
You just couldn't leave your little orange nose out of my business, could you?
Mind yourself, Cass. You mess with me mates, you mess with me.
Exactly. But Cass is not alone this time. This time he's stolen a page from Dr. Robotnik and has a mobile car and his own legion of nanobots that can turn into a twister and suck you up. Oh no, not good, not good! Laugh it up, Cass. You're going down. Alright. So yeah. Oh, you can even squish the nanobots and just like with Buster. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, not again, not again. Ah, brother. Okay, screw it. Just do ranged combat. Alright, welcome to the final battle. A circular arena and everything inside the active volcano. Okay, come on, hold still, bird brain. Oh, yes, that felt satisfying, so yeah. The first game's final boss was just taking down a kaiju, but this time, we're taking on Boss Cass hand-to-hand. Or mech-to-mech, I guess. Okay, so yeah, like I said, he took a page right out of Dr. Robotnik's Book of Villainy and is riding a mobile car. Yeah, I guess he could be taking a page from Bowser, too, with the clown car, but that's besides the point. Alright, Phase 2. The nanobots combine to form an evil robot original. Okay, so. Oh, here we go. Alright. Ah, okay. Alright. So now we got another nanobot to nanobot mega form to deal with. Okay, so yeah, it's just robot versus robot. Okay, so just 1-2 punch his arms while he's down. Alright. Okay, so apparently this robot's called Armstrong, which is very fitting. If you don't realize why it's called that, then I suggest you read a dictionary. Alright. Come at me, Mr. Long, Green, and Lanky. Alrighty. Come on. It's all primed and ready to punch out. Alright. There he goes. Alright, another one of Cass's bots. Right for the scrap heap. Down it goes, to be molten in the lava below. But Cass is not done yet. Now he's calling the will of a firebender. With magma rocks and all. Okay, so yeah. Oh! And streams of lava raining down from above. How can he do that? No one knows. But if you actually drop down to the lower section, you can actually boost up some health. Alright. And of course, this platform is actually sturdy enough to carry it back out. Okay, beautiful. Oh, hang on a sec. Ow! Shoot. Hang on a sec. Sorry about that. My dad knocked on the door. He just needed something from me real quick. Okay, so where were we? Oh yes, we were dying in a pool of lava. Okay, so final phase. Let's go. Okay, so apparently Cass has the power to control magma chunks. Yeah, I'm not even gonna question how I can do that, but just, you know the gist of it. Just keep punching them or shooting at them and avoid any of those chunks. They'll knock you over the edge. Oh. Dang it. And needless to say, avoid the streams of lava. Okay, so yeah, this thing jumps a little bit too high, and Cass is just hovering in that sweet spot. Ow! Yeah, laugh it up, Earthbrain. We're gonna get ya. Okay. Ow! I really do love the final theme here, though, but just still, it's just super satisfying considering that in the first game, we didn't lay a paw on Cass, honestly. It was all just the fact of the matter of just destroying the giant kaiju robot, but in this one, it's more hand-to-hand, or mech-to-mech, I guess, since we just took out a mech, so I guess that counts. Okay, so I think one more shot should take out his mobile car. Okay, there he goes! Alright, he's down! Okay, now to deliver some well-deserved blows. Alright, this feels so good! Alright, yeah, just show this flightless bastard who's the real boss here. Boom! I hope that hurt, Beaky.
Ow!
Well deserved.
It's over, Cass.
Alright, Ryan, you coward.
You heard the man.
Hey, hey, hey! It was all a bit of fun. I hope I wasn't out of line with that crack about turning your friends into ice cubes. I tell you what, I'll make you a deal. How about you join my team, huh? I could use a couple of good men. Easy work, good money, and nice jackets.
Fat chance, Cass. We're taking you in.
Oh, it's just not fair.
Most unfortunate.
We've done it! Cass has been defeated, and the citizens have been rescued.
And for extremely selfless acts of bravery, I am proud to present these medals made of the most exquisite thunder eggs to Sly, Shazza, and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
Alright, bonza! You've done it! Let's call back to the Thunder Eggs, by the way. Alright. This rescue is in celebration, and Boss Cass is back in prison where he belongs. But unfortunately, since he's still the ruler of his own country, I imagine that his prison time will be brief. Another detail I like to point out is his scarf around his neck. It was white while he was free, but now it's orange with specks, and now his minions are cracking opals. For some reason.
Who's up, boys?
Alright, chow time!
This is so humiliating.
Get what you deserve. We hope you enjoyed playing Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2 Bush Rescue. Indeed I did. Chrome Studios. It's not a very well-known gaming studio, but it has this really great charm to it. I mean, even here, just like with the credits being displayed on these dryer hangers, that's actually a real thing in Australia. So yeah, this game just oozes with that Australian vibe to it, considering that the studio itself was in Australia. So yeah, just Ty just spewing the credits as they just appear on each of the sheets. So yeah. You know, it's kind of, it kind of is surprising how this series came back from the brink of just obscurity. I mean, even to this day, not many people know about this series. But, just with the HD remakes. So yeah, if I were to compare this game to the first one, I'd say that this game actually does have a bit more variety to offer than in the first game. Not to say that the first game was bad. On the contrary, it was still is one of my favorites to this day. But without a nostalgic bias, it's a pretty just average game. But it's on the positive side of the average spectrum. And with this one, I really do love the mechanics with just having missions rather than going on a collectathon for Thunder Eggs and collecting every stinking last opal. I am so glad they got rid of that mechanic and changed the opals to currency. And so yeah. So yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think that this game would get an 8.5 or 9 by me. It's actually a little bit better than the first one, in my opinion. It's got a lot of variety to it. Like I said, it's just got even more of the Aussie charm and just all these shout-outs to real Australian culture. I mean, a few friends of mine remember Crash Bandicoots as a kid, and yeah, I mean, I haven't played the full... I have played the full game through, just haven't taken the time to collect any of the gems or time relics and all that, but, and yeah, they have Australian animals, but, this one seems more honest and truthful to the real Aussie traditions, if you know what I mean. I mean, it's got meat pies, it's got Aussie boomerangs, and it's real Aussie slang. Okay, Mercury engine. Sounds poisonous. So yeah, and with the battle bunyips, that was a really cool addition to this game. But it didn't. But it doesn't really shy away from what made this series so such a charming series to begin with. It's a platformer and a collectathon, so I just always have a soft spot for those types of games, and I look forward to playing more platformers coming up. It's just, I guess it's just a matter of opinion, but I guess it just depends on what you're looking for in a game. If you're looking for something that's more gritty and more gripping, you're not gonna get that here. But if you're in for a happy-go-lucky adventure with just all these Australian this Australian culture in a fictional game, and just a bunch of action and just a bunch of just charming wit and humor and the characters' dialogue, you're really gonna love this game. That's another thing. Just the writing for this game. I mean, Spyro 105 introduced me to Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot, but you can definitely tell that if you didn't grow up with those games and you listen to the dialogue, it doesn't really stick with you as much as an adult. I mean, they were clearly the not to say that the writing is terrible for those games, but compared to this one, uh, the writing in those games just kind of is kind of in that age group where it was clearly made for kids. It's just like with Spyro going, "Yeah, where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him." Yeah, those sayings don't really stick with me as an adult. But the thing I love about this one is it didn't rely on those gimmicky catchphrases or stuff. It was just a bunch of and all the partners and families that put up with us never being That's a good one. Okay, so as I was saying, it's the writing for this game is just a bunch of Aussie banter that's I think treated its young audience with respect. I mean, they didn't shy away from using big terms and stuff like that, and yeah, these Aussie catchphrases like "on ya mate" or "bonza" are genuine catchphrases from Australia that even adults use. So yeah, it's just a ton. It's just a ton of fun and some good Aussie humor and culture, and even some battle, and even some explosions filling in the gap. So yeah, but yeah, just this series just oozes a bit of charm. It just oozes so much charm to it. And this second installment really does hold up to this day. It's not at the same level of something like Mario, Crash, or Spyro, but if you're looking for obscure platformers like Gex and Glover, well, check this game out. I think you're really in for a treat. I mean, considering that you haven't played the first one, but it's not like the continuity of the second one relies heavily on playing the first one, but you know what I mean. It's just the first one had its own unique charm, and this one has its own unique charm as well. Sure, there were a lot of tropes that were ripped off of Sonic the Hedgehog, but yeah, it's what can I say? It's a early 2000s series and an early to mid 2000s series, and well, you need inspiration from somewhere. But oh, and the soundtrack. It's just a ripper. Just... So yeah, you can definitely tell the team at Chrome really put their heart and soul into a bunch of this. This is basically like Chrome's mascots, and they're still going today. They're still alive and kicking, evidently. So yeah, even after all these years, they still are in the gaming industry. So yeah, that's enough commendable respect to put a place on them. Years localization, huh? Okay, so yeah, the putting up with the credits is kind of a bit of a stretch. I mean, it was cute and charming the first few rotations, but now it's kind of getting monotonous. So yeah, as much as I love these games, I'm not afraid to point out that there was a flaw or two here and there, and maybe with a little bit of more tweaking, maybe they did it in the HD remakes, it really could have been something else. But at the time the original was made, it really was something. Okay, here we go, the cast, the best part. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, Greg Ellis. So it's a different voice actor for this one. Maury, Terry Gill. Chuckers, Madame Opoke and Shazza, Peter Johnson. Boss cast, Terrence, Clement von Frankenstein. He died, unfortunately. Buck, Clarence, Dennis, Darren Jennings. Julius, Tiberius, whoever the hell that is. Neil Hunt. Lenny, Trader Bob, Terry McGovern. I really hope I meet him someday. Karn and Red, Wally Ringert. Carbs, Duncan, Snappy, Nolan North. True Legend. Bruce and Ken, Chris Edgarly. Bluey, Rex, Danny McMaster. Parrotbeard and Squeever, Bill Farmer. AKA the voice of Goofy. Bunyip Elder, Patch, Foreman, Norman, Greg Berger. Wait, the Bunyip Elder's here? L. Fluffy, Betty, Klein Wilson, Merv, Sly, Bry, Williams, Snow. So yeah, Sly had a different voice actor. Beryl, Sheila, Orchid, Debbie Mae West. Additional character voices: Beth Muller, Jane McFitzgerald. Come on. Matt Ermey, Nicole Stark. Well, you see the additional character voices: John English, Steve Sitt. Never pronounce his last name right. So yeah, you can just tell. Just the voice director from the U.S. and the voice actor from Australia, George Stematali. Man, I really need to know how to pronounce his last name. Alright. Well, that was the best part, but we can't overlook all of the ones who have smaller roles to play, because each one is important. So yes, without any of them, this game would never have been possible. Okay, so Chrome Studios, Richard Media, Salami Studios, whatever that is, Dolby Surround. So yeah, we're close to the end here. Roland, never heard of that. And that's the end. Or is it? It's a 100% cutscene.
G'day!
I have bad news, my friend.
What's wrong?
I cannot explain. You must see for yourself. Come with me.
Where are we going?
We are going to the Dream Time.
Oh, the Dream Time, where Ty's parents were banished. Okay, so here we are in the Dream Time. What is it that Mandu Gilly wanted to show us? Something sinister. Oh my god, the Heartless! Or something similar to the Heartless. Okay, so yeah, these mysterious shadowy creatures appeared out of nowhere. So yes, this concludes the adventures of Ty in Bush Rescue, but so yeah, there's nothing left on the call sheet. So yeah, 100% complete, baby. every single collectible and every mission completed. But if you're in the mood to redo any of the certain missions, I mean, you can go back and redo the boss cast mission over again if you want to. If you do, I don't blame you. I mean, the Shadow Bunyip certainly is the coolest of all bunyips. So yeah, that'll do it for Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2, Bush Rescue. Well, story-wise, we still have yet to see all the 175 concept art pieces that we've collected. And plus, there's a lot more to view in the main menu. So yes, I think that this is the perfect ending point for a sequel which in my opinion is even better than the first. One of the few times where the sequel actually surpasses the first one. It does have its fair share of flaws. Like, in certain areas, I really wish that the map kind of showed, first level and second level, kind of like a Zelda map of some kind. Like in Sulphur Rocks, that place was just a mess. And it never... Well, thankfully we didn't have to go underground at any point. It still would have been nice to have a clear indication of the first half and second half of the map, if you know what I mean. But, despite all its flaws, I think I'm all bonzed out for now. So that completes the second game. What adventures lie in wait Ty for the third game with those mysterious shadow creatures? Well, you won't find out until next year, because that's the year that'll mark the 20th anniversary of the third installment in the Ty franchise. And looking back, I would probably consider that the weakest of the three. But you'll see what I mean whenever I get around to playing it. Alright, so that'll do it for story mode. We've gotten every single collectible and done every single mission. The call sheet is blank, there's nothing left to do. And we've purchased every item there is to purchase, including Metamopok's maps, which are useless at this point, considering that we've gotten every single collectible and found every Steve location. But there's still a tad more to do in the main menu. So yeah, as you can probably see. Okay, so let me show you real quick. So yeah, story mode is complete, but there's a bunch of extras and even options, and even a kart racing thing. But we'll view all that and the juicy extras in the next part. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time, on Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2, Bush Rescue. This is ToonGamer23, signing out. And, so yeah, it's just super hard to believe that this game is officially 20 years old this year, and yeah, I feel ancient knowing that. But time really does fly by whether you're having fun or not. So yes, we'll view the extras in the next part and view the juicy concept art that we've collected on our journey.